Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Tuesday, the 11th of June 2024, the year of a million transactions per second and more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using Bitcoin SV, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. There we go, got it out. Right, let's get into it. So we've got this article here from the Law Society Gazette. It says, Satoshi perjurer must be referred to DPP court hears. Let's see what shenanigans this goes on about then, shall we? The cryptocurrency entrepreneur whose false claim, we need to know who's making the false claim because as far as I'm concerned, there is no allegations of forgery or fraud anywhere. So how dare they say that? To be the Bitcoin inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto has filled more than 80 days of court hearings, should be prosecuted for perjury, High Court heard yesterday. Dr. Craig Wright had mounted a 5-year campaign of litigation terrorism, Jonathan Hoff QC told a one-day hearing following Mr. Justice Miller's ruling last month that Satoshi claim was fabricated. In defending his opinion, Wright produced hundreds of forged this is outrageous, hundreds of forged documents and made literally thousands of lies under oath, Hoff said. If there were ever a case of a referral for papers to the authorities with a view to prosecution, it is that of Dr. Wright in this case. Court 15 in the Rolls building was hearing an application for a court order by the US-based trade body whose action resolved a so-called Satoshi identity issue, along with costs applications in 4 other cases which had hinged on Wright's assertions about the intellectual property in Bitcoin. Hoff, for the Crypto Open Patent Alliance, asked the judge for injunctive relief, including as well as costs on the indemnity basis. An anti-suit injunction prevented Wright from attempting to relitigate the case. An order requiring Wright to disseminate the Meller judgment, the court's permission reused disclosed documents in the case, a refusal of permission to appeal, refusal of the case to the referral of the case to the Crown Prosecution Service. The draft application also included a request for permission to dispense with personal service, as Wright is understood to be out of the country but in contact with his solicitors, city firm Shoesmiths. For Wright, Craig Orr, KC, argued that many of the unprecedented terms sought by Coper were unnecessary. Rather, they were motivated by a desire for revenge and a desire to punish and humiliate Dr. Wright, he said. Any order barring Wright from repeating his claim to be Satoshi would fringe his Article 10 rights to free speech, Orr said. He told the judge that even following a criminal conviction for serious crime, it would be unheard of to injunct a defendant against asserting their innocence. Meanwhile, Wright had no intention of threatening or pursuing further proceedings and no wish to waste time and resources debating the point. However, the court heard that on the very day of the hearing, Wright had posted a YouTube video in which he referred to authoring the seminal Satoshi white paper first describing Bitcoin. Scheduling a further hearing next Friday, Meller said that he would deal with the costs applications before ruling on injunctive relief. So let me think, next Friday, so we're Tuesday today. So we've just got 3 days. Good grief, 3 days. I think it's outrageous what's going on. You know, the court is illegitimate. Ever since the 1st of January 1973, it doesn't operate in common law. It's literally a Roman court where the 12 principles of court have to be rebutted, and they're not because they're all in cahoots with each other. You know, the Bar Society. And again, having a monopoly on anything is unlawful. So again, the police force having a monopoly on what they do, the bar association having a monopoly on what they do, it's all unlawful because it's just one massive mafia crime family, is what it is. Absolutely outrageous. Anyway, I've got to head out in a minute, so let's crack on with a little bit of 365 days of Bitcoin history. Come on, I'll keep adding to this as we go. So we are now the 11th of June. Let's have a look. So the 11th of June. So we had an email here from Marty Malmi. So that was from Marty Malmi to Satoshi Nakamoto. We've got another one here from Satoshi Nakamoto. So let's read this then. So Marty Malmi had said, now that the project web is up and running, do you think that setting up a custom vhost for the bitcoin.org domain would be a good idea? Instructions, and then we've got SourceForge. Also, could you please send me a link to the SourceForge logo for statistics as instructions at? And then Craig, Satoshi Nakamoto, has replied, The site layout is looking nicer, more impressive looking. There are a lot of things you can say on the SourceForge site that I can't say on my own site. Even so, I'm uncomfortable with explicitly saying consider it an investment. That's a dangerous thing to say, and you should delete that bullet point. It's okay if they come to that conclusion on their own, but we can't pitch it as that. A few details. The frequently asked questions says see section 2.3, but the sections aren't numbered. Also, could you delete the last sentence on the frequently asked questions? They are planned to be hidden in version 0.1.6 since they're just confusing and annoying and there's no reason for users to have to see them. That's not really something I meant to say publicly. The links to sites to help set up 8333 port forwarding is great. Faviccoin is a nice touch. Someone came up with the word cryptocurrency. Oh, there it is. Someone came up with the word cryptocurrency. So that's where it first got Craig's attention. So 11th of June 2009. Wow. Someone came up with the word cryptocurrency. Maybe it's a word we should use when describing Bitcoin. Do you like it? SourceForge is slow right now. I can't even get the login page to load. Maybe due to the site reorg they just did. I'll keep trying and try to get you that logo stats thing. Right, awesome. Check it out. Right, we'll have to put that in a little bit of Bitcoin history. Edit that later. Awesome, loving that. So also on the 11th of June 2016, check this out. There was the Rushcoin, the OneCoin global event at the, I think that's the SSE, which is Scottish and Southern Electricity, I think, Arena, Wembley, London. My goodness me, check this out. Let's have a look at this. I'll tell you what, let's, can't really have music on YouTube. But let's just kind of let's see if we can, let me just see if I can come up with a picture of OneCoin. Hold on one sec. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Right, we'll have that on. I'll play this. Yeah, crazy stuff. You get the idea, but that happened on the 11th of June 2016. Everybody knows about that. Absolutely crazy. And there was an article here on it. OneCoin, a deep dive into crypto's most notorious Ponzi scheme. Following the latest ruling on the OneCoin class action lawsuit, we look into the biggest Ponzi scheme in crypto. It was billions. I think it was something like 14 billion they got. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You know, I mean, it was a multi-level marketing Ponzi scheme, you know, but I mean, like, they were just they had a spreadsheet. The only reason they got caught is because somebody actually approached a developer and said, oh yeah, can you make us a blockchain? And he said, oh, what's this for? He said, oh, it's for OneCoin. And it was just like, oh my god, OneCoin doesn't even have a blockchain. That's how bad it was. They just literally had an Excel spreadsheet where they kept where talk about like number go up and people fell for it. Absolutely outrageous. But, you know, stupid is as stupid does. My goodness me. So there we go. That is a quick 10-minute show. We will leave it there. I'll probably come back, maybe do a chart show later on. I'm thinking about separating the chart shows from the news shows. So each one is just like 10 minutes, so you can choose to watch whichever one you like. But as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation. We've got Satoshi at Sempy.com, Satoshi at Handcash.io, and Satoshi at Simply Cash. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it, and as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.